Hello, everyone. This is Jess from Soul Star Healing and Tarot. Sorry, I am a little late to this video. I thought I was going to be able to record yesterday, and that did not happen. So, with that said, I am here now, and that's all that matters. So, I am doing a reading based on the energies of the solar eclipse in Aries, which is taking place tomorrow morning. For me, where I am, I'm on the East Coast in the Northeast. So depending on where you're located, it will be at different times. So for me, the energy that I'm getting from this solar eclipse, and basically a lot of the energies astrologically right now, is that there's a big focus on utilizing our masculine energies and balancing with our feminine energies, okay? Because we have a lot of this dance going on between Pisces and Aries right now, and it's very prominent in the astrology. Saying that I am not an astrologer, I'm very coherent with astrology. I do not forecast. I may be wrong on some things. Please don't take it personally if I misquote something, but I am very in tune with astrology. Okay. So for me right now, the big thing with this eclipse is it is called a hybrid eclipse. And we're basically merging the energy of Aries with the energy of Pisces and Virgo, right? We had the nodes in Aries and Libra for about the last 2 years or so, and now we're moving into the Pisces North Node and the Virgo South Node. The Aries and Libra North and South Node were masculine energies. That was the I versus the me versus the we. And then now we have this feminine North and South Node with Virgo in the South Node and Pisces in the North Node. Okay. And that's more about going with the flow and working with our intuition and releasing the qualities of Virgo that wants to be in control a little bit and nitpick and be judgmental about ourselves and others. And I'm a Virgo sun, Mercury, Mars, midheaven. I really understand the struggle of the Virgo with those things. So with that, we also have Mars, the ruler of Aries, is in Cancer. Mars being a masculine, Cancer being a feminine energy. And then we also have Saturn, strong paternal masculine energy, in Pisces, feminine energy. And Venus and Mercury, both in their retrogrades, have been going back and forth between Aries and Pisces. So Venus just moved back into Pisces from Aries. And Mercury, I think on the 29th no, I'm sorry. No, it is the 29th, I believe. Mercury's going back into Aries back into Pisces from Aries. So then Mercury is the masculine, and Venus is the feminine energies, and Aries is masculine, and Pisces is feminine. And then on top of that, the day after the eclipse on the 30th, Neptune is moving out of Pisces. Neptune is a feminine planet. Pisces is a feminine energy. Neptune, after about 11 years, is moving into Aries. So we have another kind of balance between this masculine and feminine energy. So it's very interesting. I'm kind of focused on that. When I talk about crystals later at the end, I'll definitely bring that up. So for me, it's a big focus. I don't know what will come out in the cards. I definitely have been feeling a little bit, I don't know what the word is. I can't sleep. I don't have anxiety, but I definitely feel the energy of this eclipse is very strong. And with the Aries influence, it is about really focusing on, this is like our last chance with that um, Aries North Node and Libra South Node to like finalize any of those things we wanted to cultivate in ourselves with that nodal energy. And then using that Pisces energy to kind of start learning how to go with the flow now that you've taken action. And with the South Node in Virgo, again, like I said, we want to take the action, learn how to go with the flow, but not be critical and judgmental of ourselves in the process. Okay. So with that said, I am going to start with one card from the Angels and Ancestors Oracle and see who is guiding this reading for us. One card, please, Spirit. Okay. Here we go. Definitely feels like an appropriate card here. It says Knight. Be brave and honest. Let me just find the page here for us. 46. Okay. Do the right thing, even if it isn't the easiest option. Stand for what you know to be right and true. The knight is a knight in shining armor dedicated to the crown that his sword defends. In this sense, he is a protector of the Holy Grail and therefore of your spiritual growth and expansion. He represents the warrior in you. Whether you are male or female, that energy is within you. His sword and armor show he is courageous and strong, but if you look closely, you will see he has a tear running down his face, showing his willingness to be vulnerable and his love for what he protects. Again, right? We want to be balancing while we're taking action and manifesting with the solar eclipse. We want to balance that masculine energy with our feminine energy. Okay, they work together very what's the word I want to use? I hate this happens to me all the time since I'm new on YouTube. I forget what words I want to use. That's been my struggle. So bear with me as I work through it. But that's really the goal, right? The two sides of ourselves, right? We have the Ida, which is the left side, that's in our energy system, and that's kind of guided by the moon energy. And then we have the Pingala, which is our masculine energy, which is on the right side, and that's guided by the sun energy. And then in the middle of our body is this channel, and that's called the Sushumna, right? And the two sides coil around the Sushumna in order to balance our energies. And that's exactly what this is saying here. Stay balanced, be brave, be courageous, but work with both of those energies, masculine and feminine, to reach your highest potential. Okay. All right. And now we are going to pick two cards from the Mike Wilcox Tarot and Oracle. These are the major arcana and the zodiac cards. Two cards, please, Spirit. Okay. All right. And here we have Capricorn, right? Representing that masculine energy. And then what do we have next to it? Justice, balance. So, I think as we're manifesting it with this solar eclipse, this last push of reaching our goals, using this Capricorn energy is very helpful in creating structures and boundaries that keep us on course. Okay. However, again, we want to balance that. We want to see the beauty in the moments and not just get so focused on reaching our goals and working for our goals that we forget to take time out for our emotional needs. Okay. So be fair with yourself, work with your integrity, but remember that there's other parts of you that need attention as well. Okay. So nurture those. Libra energy there, right? Aries is the me, Libra is the we. So make sure you're able to still make time for the people in your life that you love and enjoy while you're being focused on the things you're working hard for with that masculine Capricorn energy. Capricorn gets things done. My moon is in Capricorn. And my way of showing people I love them is by making sure they have everything they need to give them safety. That is my love language. My son would tell you that tenfold. I make sure he is completely provided for. And that is, for me, the deepest way I can love him. All right. So let's take now 3 cards from the Star Maiden Tarot. Three cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Knight of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, 5 of Cups. Now I'm going to take 3 cards from the Tarot of the Divine. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Ace of Cups, 10 of Swords, 8 of Coins. And now I'm going to take 3 cards from the Children of Litha. Okay. The Tower. Oh, I love a good tower. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Swords. And then we have the 9 of Cups. That's beautiful. I always have to look at these cards a little bit longer because I have to read the Roman numerals. Okay. So let's start here. All right. So solar eclipse and Aries, what are we doing? We're in our night energy again, right? We're moving forward with our sacral chakra, that creative energy, all right, with our root chakra in a grounded way. So instead of getting caught up in all of the energies going on right now with this solar eclipse, take a step, find a way to ground yourself, and figure out your plan of action. I am very in tune with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm very methodical and slow, and I tend to not be spontaneous. It annoys my friends a little bit, but if you want to spend time with me, you better be on my calendar, because if you call me and say, "What are you doing right now?" I'm doing what I have planned in my calendar to be doing, and I'm not very flexible on it. Virgo. So, but again, if I had planned this reading in my calendar, because I own a business, so I have to make time to do things, and I blow this off to go do something with a friend, now I'm not reaching my goals, right? So make your plan in your action in a grounded manner, stick to it, right? Don't let yourself down or get distracted by running off to do other things. Be grounded, be methodical, and follow through. And this knight is very sure of what he's doing each step of the way. He doesn't just kind of wing it. So make a plan for yourself, check off the list, and keep moving forward. As long as you keep moving, your mission is accomplished. Okay. And everybody needs to take a day for themselves. So, it doesn't have to be in that kind of Capricorn energy of workaholic, but, set one goal a day and just keep moving forward. That's all that matters. And here we have an Ace of Cups. As you start moving forward in this grounded way towards your goals, the universe is going to reward you. You're going to feel emotionally fulfilled because now you're doing, the things that you set out as goals for yourself. And that's going to be a huge emotional fulfillment. And then once you start moving that momentum, you're going to find more opportunities come to you to feel emotionally fulfilled in the process. Okay. And then we have this Tower. All right. And I never see the Tower as always a negative thing. This is just spirit coming in and saying, hey, we've been giving you really subtle signs and you're not listening. So since you're not paying attention to those, we're going to give you another big bolt of energy here to get your attention. Okay. However, it doesn't have to be a negative thing. And it doesn't feel like to me it is here. However, when I look at what's happening in the next row of cards, it's going to feel like it is. It's going to feel, potentially this could happen. It's going to feel like it's throwing you off course. But remember, things don't happen to us. They happen for us. So this is probably going to be a huge opportunity for you to grow and keep your energy in alignment and not to get thrown off course just because it seems like something's not going your way. All right. That might be the opportunity for you to find the thing that's actually right for you. Okay. It's not a roadblock. It's a course correction. Okay. But here we have 9 of Wands, 10 of Swords, 8 of Swords. All right. So this is going to be a little bit of an opportunity for you to heal some things for yourself. Okay. This is known as the wounded healer. All right. Chiron. Chiron's also in Aries right now. So when this Tower moment occurs, stop and use your energy for the things that are worthwhile to put your effort and energy into. Some of these swords that you're trying to deal with here may be wounds that are time to let go of, okay? And you're still carrying them with you. So take a time out and assess what wands here are serving a purpose for you and which ones need to be let go of. And you can release yourself from this like self-imposed energetic prison, okay? Because it's happening here energetically and it's happening here mentally, all right? We have two aspects of yourself in a cage, energetically and in your mind, okay? In your thoughts. So with the 8 of Swords here, it's like, because you're starting to feel this energetic drain come in, right? You've had a trigger wound, or yeah, like a trigger towards your wounds, or some healing that needs to happen from the past. It's kind of throwing you into getting into your mind, and this is probably old thought patterns that really come up when you're challenged. All right, release that. Your thoughts here are, well, not your thoughts here. Our thoughts are things that can serve us or things that can work against us. And a lot of the things we think about never happen, future thinking, they're never going to happen. And we've put so much of our energy into worrying about them that we're not putting the energy into the things that get us out of this state. Don't get stuck here. Because I see here, like, you're going to 10 of Swords. Go through the process that you need to go through, to move on. All right. This is a 10. We're not going to be doing this anymore. You're not going to waste your energy on wounds that hurt your self-esteem and your creativity and your ability to move forward. Okay. And you're not going to get stuck in your head with thoughts that don't serve you and thoughts that would probably never even happen anyway. All right. Be present, letting that go. All right. You feel this way, accept it. Now, take the swords in the back, say, all right, I put myself in this position. This is the end of doing this. I'm not doing this to myself anymore. And I do think that you're going to put these types of behaviors to bed. That's it. It's the end of that journey for you. The journey ends here. And then we have the Five of Cups, and I'm going to tell you why this is one of my favorite Five of Cups, because it's a little bit different than Five of Cups in other decks, right? He's turning his back to the Four of Cups. He's no longer feeling like, why is my glass half empty and the other person's glass half full, right? We've had a completely different, we've changed the way we think about things. So he's not in this emotional complacency anymore. He's actually turned his back to that behavior and he's taking the Ace of Cups. Okay. So you go through this little process of healing here in this situation, right? The Tower wanted to come in and give you one final test, and then you're able to come back to that Ace of Cups. Okay. But turn your back to the complacency, turn your back to the comparing, turn your back to the things that are not emotionally serving you. Take that gift from the universe of emotional fulfillment. It's your choice to choose what you put your mental focus on. Okay. Here you are choosing to not look at everything in the negative and to take this opportunity that's being given to you by the universe. And here you are, the Eight of Coins, working towards your goals, mastering it, that you are creating these pentacles without any effort. Okay. You're becoming so fluent at this goal and creating whatever this is you want to create for yourself that it is like a meditation for you. You're just creating this beauty and creating this manifestation without feeling stressed, strained, mentally overwhelmed. You're just in this highly productive mode. Okay. And it's almost like, takes very little mental energy away from you and very little of your physical energy away from you. All right. So then we move into our Nine of Cups. All right. It's coming to you. It's absolutely coming to you. All right. And again, with that masculine and feminine energy, this card here is works a lot with the sacral and solar plexus chakra, which are our masculine and feminine energy systems in our body. Okay. And then with this here, we can really use our communication with ourselves in the masculine and feminine. So make sure when you're speaking in your head, if you're giving yourself goals in the masculine, honor that, but also nurture it with that feminine energy. But here we are with the Nine of Cups. So, especially in the Rider-Waite version of the Nine of Cups, but many other versions, what you notice is it's almost like a law of attraction. You've raised your vibration to the point that everything is effortlessly coming to you, everything you've ever wanted. Okay. The universe is matching your energy. The person in that card and this octopus here, they're not in action. They're just kind of sitting here receiving all of these emotionally fulfilling cups with very little effort, because you're putting the energy into yourself and your state of mind and what you're creating in this world. All right. And then the universe is bringing you the fulfillment. Okay. It's matching your energy. All right. So you're not going to have to work hard after you get over this little process here of, changing the way you think about a few things on your journey for whatever this is that you want to create during this eclipse season. But keep your eye on the prize. All right. Don't get distracted because there's a bump in the road. This is always a learning opportunity for you to handle things differently so that you can raise your vibration by learning the lesson and not continuing to think or behave in ways that do not serve you. All right. Things are coming to you effortlessly. Let's get 3 Moon Baby Tarot cards. And this is the advice from Spirit. 3 cards, please, Spirit. Okay. Okay. Very clear to see here. Again, swords, wands. No more using your thoughts to break your own heart. Okay. We're not going to do that anymore. That's no longer allowed. We're not caging ourselves in our thoughts. We're not taking our thoughts and breaking our own heart. That is done. No more wasting our energy. Okay. We're going to make a plan in a grounded way and take action on it and move methodically through that plan, no matter what bumps come in the road. All right. No more of this clumsy, inexperienced juggling through life. All right. Trying to figure out how, if I do this, what's this person going to do? And if I use my wand this way, what's going to happen? No, you're the Knight of Pentacles. You have a plan. So no more clumsy juggling of your energy. No more using your thoughts to cause yourself pain. And how do I know that to be true? It's the end of that cycle. It is absolutely the end of that cycle. You're working towards your goals. You're not going to work against yourself. It is completing a learning experience for you on your fool's journey. Okay? That is over. Dead, done, dusted, gone. You're starting a new cycle where everything comes to you effortlessly because the universe is matching your energy. Okay? So that is our tarot portion. We're going to move into oracles. I hope that was helpful. I'm going to start with one Bloom oracle. Okay. Spirit, may we have one card of guidance from the Bloom oracle? Thank you. Softness. Balancing that Capricorn energy, right? And that justice. Bringing it into balance. We don't want to forget to balance ourselves when we are on a mission. Tread lightly. There's undeniable power in remaining soft when it feels like all the world wants to do is to pluck you off the ground, tear you from your stem, and shred your petals. This card is an encouragement to remain loving, not naive, and stay open to the world in times of hardship. Forgive others and yourself. Forgive the world over and over again. You deserve to remain light in your heart, right? And that it may absolutely feel that way as well when you're working on these, whatever, it's different for everyone, right? This is a collective reading, but how we've been emotionally draining ourselves here, stunting our creativity and our inspiration and our ways to move forward, and how we are getting caught in our mind, okay? And these two are working in unison, so you're mentally drained and you're physically drained. We're not doing that anymore. softness. Okay, and now I'm going to take one Moon Witch Oracle. One card, please, Spirit, for us about this Aries eclipse. One card of guidance. Well, that is 100% perfect. Yes, just go for it. It is time to chase your dreams. You are capable of anything you put your mind to. Remember, the universe supports your journey and ideas and intentions. Let the momentum of the universe push you to success. Today is the day to do it. That's it. Light the fire under your rear end and let's do it. No stopping you. Very supportive energy. All right. And then I'm going to take one card from the Mystical Shaman Oracle. The other thing with this, before I keep going, this eclipse season and the energy right now is it feels very much like spirit wants us to work within the earthly realms, like the shamanic energy and the indigenous energy of like finding our heaven here on earth, while we also cultivate that connection to spirit and the divine and the things above and the higher vibration. So I feel like there's a call for a balance for that. And that was also a feeling I had come up when I was thinking about all of this pulling of masculine and feminine energy that seems very evident right now. One card, please, of guidance, Spirit. We got two. Let's see what we have. Sweat Lodge. I love this card. Beauty Way. All right, we're going to start with the Sweat Lodge. Okay. The Sweat Lodge represents the womb of Mother Earth. Volcanic stones are heated in a fire outside, then brought into a lodge and placed in a shallow hole in the center. Participants sit in complete darkness around the red hot stones to sweat away old habits and beliefs and heal disease. When you return humbly to the womb of the mother, you are offered second chances. This is a time to journey inward into the dark and hidden places of your soul to reconnect with the ancient earth wisdom. You can also create a sacred and intimate space in the dark by lighting a candle. Observe what emerges and without judging it, South Node in Virgo, invite it to bring you its gifts. You are being offered an opportunity to shed and heal from aspects of your life you have outgrown. Nine of Wands, Eight of Swords. Do not worry that you will be consumed by the process. Life is offering you a second chance. Take it, since this chance may not come your way again for a while. And it'll be about, I think, over 12 years before Aries is the North Node again, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. Earth is calling you into her womb and inviting you to incubate as long as you need for a spiritual rebirth. Give yourself time to be with your darkness, your fears, your pain, and your seeds of beautiful potential until you come out of the other side free, wise, and full of creativity. Amazing. Beautiful. All right, and now we have Beauty Way. The Beauty Way is both a path that you travel on and a daily practice. The path is where you choose to perceive only beauty before you, behind you, and all around you as you journey through life. The practice is where you take action to bring beauty into every situation you are in. When things get ugly, you act to bring integrity and peace to the difficult encounter. When everyone else perceives only darkness, you point out the light and help uncover the hidden treasures. Again, balancing the energies. The Beauty Way invites you to create beauty in your life and to recognize the beauty inside yourself and in others. Stop to smell the roses, take a deep breath, look up at the stars, and recognize the splendor that surrounds you. See the beauty in whatever situation you find yourself in, and you will receive the lesson that life is teaching you in a kind and gentle way. Stop trying to fix relationships that you believe are broken. Recognize that things are exactly as they need to be in this moment and acknowledge the inherent beauty in that. When you understand this, you will be able to bring about the change you want. Do not engage in gossip about the darkness and flaws of others. Be careful not to be seduced by the superficial beauty of a project or a relationship you are toying with, unless you are willing to pay a price for it later. Okay, so we have this releasing things that are holding us back, okay, letting go, and then finding the beauty in everything. And at every opportunity, we see the beauty and kindness in things to raise our vibration. So we keep attracting things of that vibration. Things are meeting us at our vibration. Okay. So, all right, that's that part of the reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful. I am going to move these cards over and we're going to go over some of these crystals. I'm not going to go too deeply into meanings. I've said it before. I don't really believe in crystal definitions. I understand they have certain energies, but they work differently with everyone. The first thing they're going to want to do is heal you, and we all have different energy. So there's no way that you're going to put a crystal on every single person and they're going to experience it the same exact way. It's going to heal you the way you need to be healed, and then it's going to start working with energies that it can align with in you. So, with that said, for the eclipse, and this can be a solar eclipse or lunar eclipse, great palm stone to work with. This is moonstone and sunstone in one crystal. You can just hold this here. It's going to go into the sacral and solar plexus chakra and meet that third eye chakra as well with the moonstone. May even start working with some energies in the crown chakra with the moonstone. But this is a very gentle energy, very easy to work with to balance that left and right side, the feminine and masculine. If you don't have this or can't find it, okay, you can just work with a single piece of sunstone and a single piece of rainbow moonstone. I think you can probably see there's like little flashes of color in there. And you would want to use the moonstone in your left hand on your feminine side and the sunstone on your right hand. And you can just hold those. If you want to use them on chakras, you absolutely can do that. Sacral chakra or solar plexus chakra. And then you can use this at the third eye. Okay. I also with sunstone. So you can with balancing masculine and feminine energies. I mean, you can work with all of the chakras to develop that. However, the sacral chakra is like a very divine feminine energy, and the solar plexus is divine masculine. We can also work with the solar plexus and the third eye. All right, because the third eye has another divine connected to the moon energy. So it both can work sufficiently. So here we have sunstone you would use on the sacral chakra and orpiment on the solar plexus. This is such an underrated stone to work with. It's kind of like a mica. It's very fragile, but this right here, so much optimism. If you've just been feeling kind of like really down, this has the opportunity to give you just a really uplifting energy. Both of these, just really full of positive energy, kind of like sun card energy. Okay. So solar plexus, masculine, sacral, feminine. But another way you can do this, and somewhere I have ametrine in this house, and if I find it, I'll show it to you in another video. I cannot find my ametrine anywhere. So ametrine is a combination of citrine and amethyst. All right. They're in one stone. So here is citrine. This is a Congo citrine, which I prefer to work with as often as possible. Um, or amethyst. You can use, this is an celestial amethyst piece, which you can use on the third eye, or you can use something more, this is Veracruz and it's higher vibrational. And I'll just show you quickly with the pendulum so you can see what I mean. I left my Lemurian crystal over there. This is my personal Lemurian. I didn't realize I didn't move it back over when I was cleaning the table. Okay, so we're going to ask Spirit. Spirit, what is the energy of this celestial amethyst? And again, as I said in a previous video, I know you probably haven't watched that potentially, but different amethysts can have, or different crystals all have different energy, especially when you get into quartzes and amethysts. You can use the pendulum here to see what the different vibrations are. This is amazing. Like if you're trying to, like I have Himalayan quartz, Nirvana quartz, Lemurian quartz, Faden quartz. There's all these white quartzes. And if you want to kind of see what the energetic difference is, this is very helpful. So thank you, Spirit. Sorry, I was talking through that. So you see that has a very kind of soft flow to it. Spirit, what is the energy of this Veracruz amethyst? See, you can already see it just has a higher vibration. There's nothing better or worse about it. If you've been feeling a little overwhelmed and anxious in your mind, or body, I would say go with the celestial because it will calm down that chakra, the third eye chakra. And if you felt a little sluggish, like you're not thinking clearly and you're constantly like in a state of confusion or don't know why you're standing in a room, you could go with something like a Veracruz. Okay. So citrine, amethyst. Up, I hear my kitty cats at the door. Oops. And then if you like working more with like the ancient kind of earthly gods and whatnot, like Odin and Freya and that type of energy, this is a great combination for that. So this is a purple labradorite. You see the purple flash in there? So you could use this at the third eye, and that'll help with that feminine energy. And this is bout tonight. All right. This is yellow labradorite. So I'll work with the solar plexus and your masculine energy, working in those realms of like that Nordic energy. And if you're, like I said, if you're really into like that kind of those Viking gods and Odin, Freya, and Diana, and all of those types of energies, these are amazing crystals to work with. Okay. Purple labradorite, trying to get the flash there. There we go. Purple labradorite and yellow labradorite. Okay. And then if you really want to get into the more spiritual qualities and spiritual manifestation and raising your vibration in the kind of means of psychic development and those types of things, with balancing your masculine and feminine to make you more proficient at working with spiritual energies, because it's really important that we have these masculine and feminine energies in balance in order to develop those gifts, which I didn't realize until I was working with a spiritual teacher we were doing Zoom classes, and he is a pretty well-known medium, and he's from Wales in the UK. And we got on our first Zoom call, and he's like, holy shite. And I'm like, what? He's like, I've never seen anybody that has just naturally balanced feminine and masculine energy like you in my entire life. He's like, people can work for ages trying to get their masculine and feminine energy to be in balance. And he's like, I can tell that's just the way that you are, and you've never worked on it a day in your life. And I was like, at that point, I was very new to all of my studying, and I had no idea. So it was news to me. So very important. This is a way to do it if you are working more in that like psychic, connecting to angels, whatever it is that you're interested in. So these are selenites. This is peach selenite. Um, this would go on the sacral chakra, feminine energy. And this is yellow selenite. That would go on the solar plexus. Okay. Very moon energy, very connected to that third eye and psychic development. But with this being the yellow selenite, it is going to resonate at that solar plexus. Okay. And peach selenite. All right. This one can be a little harder to find, but you can find it. The peach selenite is not hard to find. And then if you are very interested in working shamanically or with indigenous spirituality, we have, I love these, are Moki marbles, boji stones. You can call them either. This is the feminine stone. This is the masculine stone. You need to buy them in pairs. Very, very deeply healing for past lives, for ancestral healing, with especially, in that feminine and masculine energy. You can hold them in your hands. You want to put the feminine stone in your left hand, the masculine stone in your right hand, or sometimes I'll use these at the bottom of my feet during meditation. Again, left with the feminine, right with the masculine. I absolutely love working with these. So you can use them in your hands. You can use them at the bottom of your feet. If you're laying down, you can put one in your left pocket and one in your right pocket. And I mean, literally just carry these with you. And it's just that very deep. If you have a past life where you were a male, but you're a female in this life, and that male needs healing, this excellent for that. And especially any traumas that you have about masculine and feminine energy in this current life, it will help with. These are just absolutely amazing, amazing, magical energy. Can't say enough good things about them. Okay. Anyway, if you have any questions about any of these crystals or the reading, please leave it in the comments. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would highly appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading, my email will be in the description. Have a lovely day. Happy eclipse. Talk to you soon.